Kenner Toys made a deal with DC Comics to do superhero toys. The toy companies all spy on each other. And so Mattel found out about that. And so they didn't, just as a hedge against Kenner, and just in case superhero toys turned out to be the next big thing, they came to the only other game in town, which was us. And they went to our licensing people. So they're talking to our licensing people, and the Mattel people saying, well, what do you got? And the licensing people are looking at the list. We got Ghost Rider, we got Daredevil, and the Mattel people, we've never heard of these. Who are they? You know? So of course, as usual, I am summoned to the meeting because I'm the only one of the executive staff who can intelligently discuss the comics. And so I go in there. I say, no, we have a lot of good characters, and Iron Man, Thor, blah 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 blah. And I said, we do have some that have a good deal of exposure. Spider-Man, on TV, and the Hulk on TV. And they said, yeah, but even those two don't have Q scores like Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, and Robin. That's the big four. Think of it this way. I said, one of your main markets is us. Okay, the direct markets, conventions, and so forth. I said, in that market and in general, Marvel is outselling DC 5-1. I said, everyone in that market knows all of these characters, right? And that's where you're going to sell a lot of toys. I said, oh, okay. So they said, well, it'd be really good though if you got us some publicity somehow. If you did something big to give us publicity. I said, how about I do one giant story, 12 issues, and all the major heroes, all the major villains in one epic story. And they said, all right, that'll do. And they didn't have any involvement in the comic book. We didn't send them anything to approve, didn't ask them any questions, they didn't do it. In a conversation unrelated to Secret Wars, one of their executives told me that they had a focus group, and the kids' two favorite words were secret and wars. I said, all right, Secret Wars, it's on another planet, nobody knows, it's a secret. And so that was one of their small contributions.